What's going on, guys? Welcome again to another video. Today I'm gonna just walk you guys through today's price action. Today was a break-even day, as you can see. I only made about 40 bucks, um, rounding it up. So I'll show you my trades. We traded 8 times, right? So 4 of those times, I was entering early and stuff, and the other four actually I entered correctly and I was pyramiding. So I pyramided like twice, I believe. Yeah, I entered twice and I pyramided twice. And then I got out for a break-even trade. That was almost like 2 hours ago or so that I had this trade. Um, as you can see here, our first loss was this one right here, a 4 minute trade. It was at 7:38 my time, but this is actually New York time. So 7:38 is actually 9:38 New York time. And then I entered here um, again for a short this time because I was actually planning on there was some liquidity at the bottom sell side, which I'm gonna show you. So I plan to, follow that a little bit until we took our sell side and then we go for buy side because my bias was long. As you can see, most of my trades were longs, right? Most of them were longs. So that was my idea. But after I saw it taking out sell side or like moving towards sell side, I moved my stop to break even and then it took me out. I entered twice, right? So I entered once and twice. So these are my two, trades, and then it stopped me out. Then we took out sell side. I entered once more. I entered early for this loss. So in total, I had about 490, in the negatives. Then we finally took sell side and we shifted, we shifted sides, right? Sorry about that. I had to pause. I had to do something real quick. But these four trades right here, these ones were good because we are taking now sell side as I was saying, and then we went to my profit for break even. So let me take these things out. So at the daily, remember yesterday we took this trade right here, and I told God that we're gonna fill the above. We were gonna come and play around here, which we did during London session. So my bias for today was actually hitting, coming here, above here, or playing around this daily week right there. So that was my bias. So I was going for longs. That was my bias going for longs. So when market opened, so we had buy side over here, right? We had buy side and we took that out before New York opened. And then we left these relative equal highs right here. So I was aiming for these ones right here as my original draw. Because if you go to the 1 minute, it looks clean, right? It looks very clean. So I was like, okay, this is my draw for liquidity for the day. Let me put my executions that way I can show you what happened. All right, so we're here, right? In New York Open. Price is coming down. I wanted to actually take out the sell side here, which we did take, right? We took it out. We went even deeper. So my plan was, okay, this is the first presented fair value gap of the day, right? Was 930. That was my first presented fair value gap. So we went below it, then went above it, So when price was coming down, as you can see right here at to 650 to 650. Where is it at? No, right here. 276. 276. Boom. 276.75 right there. Boom. So I entered once price was coming down, right? My stop loss was somewhere here like that, something like that, right? So this was my, you know, original trade. I was actually aiming for this, just slightly above these relative equal highs. But as you can see, price took me out because again, I was impatient. I was supposed to wait for price to break this series of closed candles, right? Break above here. That way we know that we are truly bullish. But I was impatient. I entered early because as we broke above the first presented fair value gap, we respected it a little bit. So I was okay. Price has to go higher, but price came down and took me out. So that's my first loss, right? And then second time was here. This is when I went short twice, right? I went short. The price took me out somewhere here on it took me out somewhere here, right? For profit. Boom. And then I entered here again because this is a 15-minute uh BCC, right? So in my head I was like, okay, cool. We uh we closed here as a reversal, a bullish reversal. So we're going up. We closed this CB right here. Let me take out these executions. We closed above here, making this an inversion. Making this an inversion fair value gap. And then we closed above here. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe we're gonna use this BC, 15 BC to go up, right? That was my second, attempt. Boom, same thing. My stop loss was somewhere there, aiming for that, right? But we got stopped out. Boom. At this point, I'm down almost $500. It was actually 490 something, right? As you can see, even though I was losing money, I was sticking to the dollar amount loss in my head, which is about 250, right? So, in three trades, I lost $500, right? Which is good. Good risk management. That's good. So I waited. I told myself, okay, I have to stay patient, right? So we were playing around. All of these things right here, we are just playing around, playing around, playing around. What made me take this trade, right? What made me take this trade? Let me see. Okay. So we were playing around, right? We were playing around. We closed above here. Okay. Let's take that out. Okay. See how we have sell side here, right? Sell side. We have this series of closed down candles on the 2-minute, right? So I extended this right here saying, okay, if we close above here, we changed states, right? From a bearish to a bullish. So once we break above here, we have choice to go higher, right? Even on the 1 minute, still the same thing right there, right? Boom. So price broke above. I went to the restroom, right? And when I came back, price was somewhere here. I saw that price came back down, but it failed to take out this low right here because this was a protected low. So as you can see, I entered right there, right? I entered right here on this inversion CB, right here, inversion CB. So as you can see, 3 contracts right there, micros, 2594, 2594. I entered somewhere there, add my stop loss somewhere here. and price. I wanted price to go all the way here, right? That was my original bias. I extended this first presented fair value gap. As you can see, I entered again. Once we are above the first presented fair value gap, we came down to it. I entered twice. So I entered another trade here, boom, and also entered again here because we broke above this, making this a 1 minute bullish order block. So I entered again here, boom, and price actually took me out somewhere here because I had my stop loss. I had my stop loss like right here. As you can see, 780. 780 there, right here. So my stop loss was, I moved it to here because I was thinking that we had another series of close candles here, so I moved it to this swing low right here, thinking that price would go and hit my profit over there. But it took me out, and I came out break even. Right, this is the account that I passed. Um, I passed this account yesterday, so this was my first trade of the day. Not first day, but first day, And then this is my other account which I'm trying to pass. As you can see, I copy traded it, same amount. So yeah, that's it for the day, man. I was just impatient, man. That's my only problem. I'm impatient to enter trades, and I should just be. And this was actually, you know, a good run, about like 100 points, you know. So yeah, hopefully this helped you guys out. I'm being transparent. And if you're new, subscribe for more trading content and like the video. And I'll see you later. Bye.